Church is helping kids. It just makes sense. After an experience I shared in the first video about this project with my own child and a sibling visit of his that took place in an exceptionally dreary and sterile office building, the Spirit began to move. Scripture calls us to serve and welcome the orphan. This call is often found in conjunction with the widow and the foreigner. It is a call to radical hospitality, a call to love and accompaniment, to walk alongside those who are the most vulnerable in our society. As a Synod, we will be creating a resource, a directory of congregational spaces across the entire state for caseworkers to have and use to set up sibling visits and prospective adoptive meetings. We will want to have a list of spaces you have available: a nursery, a gym, a playground, a youth room, a fellowship hall, a big lawn to run and play. And there will also need to be a contact person for the caseworkers to reach out to. Being part of this directory does not mandate you to say yes to every request. Maybe your space is already reserved for that date in question. And being a part of this resource has no expectation of how frequently you'll be called upon. Dream big. I pray for a day when a list like this won't be needed. And spaces are needed across all of the state. It really depends on where children are placed when it comes to where's convenient space for them to meet. It isn't always just Columbia because it's in the middle. Jason Johnson, a foster care advocate, says, "The entire narrative of Scripture is about a God who is consistently and sacrificially moving towards hard places and broken people. Our God is one of proximity. Opening up our buildings and spaces as a resource to the caseworkers who are walking hand in hand with the children who find themselves under the care of the Department of Social Services is one step our communities of faith can make towards the hard places of foster care." If you're interested in learning more or have any specific questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email or join us for a Zoom meeting on Tuesday, February 1st at 10 a.m. This project will not fix the biggest problem for these children and teens who are impacted by the child welfare system, but it can be a bright spot and an amazing gift to the caseworkers who are working so hard. So, does your congregation have room for joy to gather and love to be shared? I bet so. Let us be empowered by a God who is constantly moving towards the brokenness in our world. And may we live lives as congregations, as faith communities that model that radical love and hospitality to our communities too.